we can improve the look of the dimensioning a little in this design. You'll notice that if I select this piece of dimensioning here, that the dimension is showing to 2 decimal places, 968.21, and no construction team, of course, can measure to that degree of accuracy. So the first thing I would do is go to Dimension Styles and go to Units and wind that back to 0. You might also prefer, if you were going to use more than 1 decimal place, you might also prefer to set that back to period. And when we do that, you can see that the dimensioning changes to 968. There's a round off feature there. The other thing you might notice is that the offset from the entity being dimensioned is also quite close, and it's often we get the extension line extending past the arrowhead, and that can also be controlled using the dimension style. So if we come back here to geometry, you can see we can set our arrow size here. Offset from the origin, if we set that at 50 units and extend above maybe 35 units, and we'll OK that, and we'll see the effect of that. Can you see that now the dimension line just jumps away a little from there and extends a little more past the arrowhead there. So that's just a small change that we're making to the dimension style, which is improving things. You might also take the opportunity, since you've changed the dimension style, if you come back here to list, there's only 1 dimension style here. We could start a new style, we'll call it style 1 for the moment, and it's based on, and we'll set it as current, so it's based on the changes that we've just made. You might, for the sake of argument, we've set text style to standard, and if we now come back and OK it and set or pick that dimension there and change here from standard to style 1, you can see immediately that we have to change our height. See, our height is very, very small, and it's done in a different font. So we need to change it. Dimension style, our text height needs to be, we'll make it 200 and see how that goes. A little bit too high, so we'll drop that dimension style. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. We'll drop that dimension style, that text height, back to, say, 125. A little bit of experimentation there, and now I think that looks quite tidy. Although in this instance, previously we had the text style based on a handwritten font. Quite often people prefer a dimension style which your construction team has to read. They will often prefer that to be in a clean text font. So we could quite easily change this text style. Standard now becomes style 1, and we're away. Aha, sorry, style 1, even though I said was based on our earlier example, we do need to change our units back there, and we'll make that the period. So you can see that the changes that we're making to the dimension style are now permanent. Now what you can do is make that dimension style part of a block and store that and just insert that into any new drawing, and that style will be with you. The alternative is to rename style 1, dimension style 1, named after your practice, and put it in a template, and that will be available. So 2 dimension styles, one called standard and one called style 1, are now available in this particular drawing and give us the results that we want.